Hi! In this video, we're going to create this rocket scene animation by applying different effects in Alight Motion. As you can see here, this rocket is cruising through the sky. There is some smoke animation at the bottom, and there is some jittering and oscillation to make the flight feel more realistic. In addition to this, we have some downwards flowing background animation to complete the scene. You will be surprised how quick and easy it is to put all of this together. Let's get started. Our starting project currently just has a blank background layer in it. Let's add a rocket shape to our project. We can use the one in Alight Motion. Let's go to Color and Fill and change the color. And then let's rename this rocket layer to Rocket. Let's then go to Move and Transform and scale down the rocket a little to give us more room around it to work with. Let's also extend the duration of the layer to that of the project. Now, let's add some exhaust to the rocket. Let's start by adding a teardrop shape. Let's move the teardrop's pivot point to the base, and then let's go to Move and Transform and rotate it 180 degrees and position it just underneath the rocket. Then we can extend the layer to the end of the project. Let's tap Edit Shape and slightly adjust the shape of the teardrop to make it look more like exhaust. Finally, let's change the color to white. Let's animate our exhaust by adding the pulse size effect to the layer. Without doing anything else, we can press play and see that the pulse size effect is already animating without any keyframes. Also, because we moved the teardrop's pivot point, we can see the pulsing happening from the base. Exhaust coming from a rocket typically moves very quickly, so let's increase the frequency of the pulse. If we press play now, we can see that the teardrop now moves more like exhaust. Finally, let's add the Gaussian blur effect from the blur category to make the edges less distinct. The teardrop now looks more like exhaust. The center of the exhaust is usually darker than the edges, so let's duplicate the exhaust layer. Change the color in Color and Fill, and reduce its size in Move and Transform. We'll reduce the opacity as well. If we play our project now, we see we have a rocket that is ready for its journey into space. Let's take this opportunity to group all of these layers so that we can apply more effects to the rocket as a whole. Next, let's add some motion to the rocket to make it feel like it's zooming along at high speeds. First, let's add the oscillate effect to give the rocket some vertical motion. When we add the effect, the oscillation is in the wrong direction. So, let's adjust the angle accordingly. If we tap play, we can see vertical oscillation on the rocket. We'll increase the frequency a bit to make it move more quickly. This motion is far too smooth, however. So, let's add the random jitter effect, also from the Move Transform category. The jitter makes it feel like the rocket is fighting to propel itself. We're going to adjust the jitter values a bit, but feel free to adjust it to your liking. In addition to oscillation and jitter, let's also animate the position of the rocket in Move and Transform. Let's add keyframes at the beginning and the end of the layer to set up a loop, and then move the playhead to the center of the layer and move the rocket upward a little by swiping on the control pad. Let's finish this off by adding the easing curve preset shown. Our rocket animation is complete. From here, you can tweak the style a little. We added the long shadow effect to add some thickness to the rocket. But, like with anything else, you can add anything you'd like. To make the rocket look as if it is continuously moving, we also need some background animation. Let's create a field of stars streaking downwards. Let's tap on the background layer at the bottom here and add the simple star field effect. This will add stars to our layer. Let's add a position keyframe at the beginning of the layer, and then move to the end of the layer and adjust the y-axis so that the stars will move quickly downwards. If we play the animation, it now looks like the rocket is moving up, but it feels slow. Let's add streaks to the stars to make it look as if the rocket is approaching light speed. Let's add the linear streak effect from the blur category. All of the stars now have streaks, but we'll need to adjust the angle of the streaks so that they all point downwards. Let's tweak the settings in both effects until we get a look we like. If we go back to the beginning and press play, we can see the rocket soaring through space with stars streaking as it flies by. How did your animation turn out? Please show us your creations by using the hashtag #AMRocketAnimation. If you have any questions, please make sure to ask in the comments. We'll do our best to help in any way we can.